My name is Hazmat. I'm the lovely video game department head. My lovely Thought Penswell will be joining me today because he is way more entertaining than I ever could be.
No, I just yell.
Fair. Loud equals funny, though.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just like random equals funny. Anyway.
I'm a little random. RAR XD.
RAR XD. All right. So, without further ado, let's get started. You ready to go?
Yeah.
AV, if you could do me, well, actually, just stay on the screen for now because we're going to be introducing people. For those of you who have never attended this event before, I welcome you to my personal hell. I'm kidding. I love doing this, and we've got 4 lovely contestants here that are joining us with the guests of honor this year, and they are they played in these little qualifier events throughout the weekend. They were the funniest of the groups, so we are rewarding them by putting them in front of all of you. Getting started here. We're gonna get started here. I'm gonna make sure I have the right list up. Okay, good. So first up, we've got Pretty Tail. Pretty Tail, can we get you on stage, please? Give a round of applause, please. All right, take a seat anywhere, whatever seat is calling out to your name. All right, and we got a microphone here. It's gonna work really well.
It's gonna work. I know it's gonna work.
We're not getting audio on mic 4, wireless mic 3.
Single press on the button.
It's good. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, Pretty Tail, tell everyone your name, please.
You can just call me Pretty.
Okay.
Pretty.
And what's one fun fact about you?
I want more Sleepy Bean merch.
Yes, I think we all do. Take down notes, please. All right, thank you so much. And again, welcome to the stage. Coming up next, we've got, I think, a returner from a previous convention. I can't remember which one because these all blend together after some time. We've got Uranus. Welcome back to the lovely Quiplash stage. I know you've been up here before. So, take a seat. Anyone that calls your name, please. All right. And this mic should be live. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's a fun fact about you?
Well, I'm Uranus. I'm on the anthology team. We premiered something last night. I'm here to represent the team.
All right.
Good humor.
Sweet. If you guys didn't hear, he's part of the anthology team, and he's here to help you guys make you guys laugh.
Woo! Thank you.
Absolutely. I got you. All right. Coming up next, we've got Rad Riveter.
Woo!
Take any seat over here. Anyone that calls your name. There's another one. It doesn't matter which one. It really doesn't. All right, Rad. We got a live mic here. So tell us a fun fact about you, Rad.
Hi, I'm Rad, and I guess a fun fact is I'm a violist in the Miami Valley Symphony Orchestra.
That's actually really cool.
I do this a lot.
Perfect. Well, that's actually really cool. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have AJ, not to be mistaken with the other AJ here. All right, welcome, AJ.
Hi, my name is AJ. Yes, I'm serious.
Okay. You're good. I'll just get a little.
Hi, my name is AJ. Yes, I am completely serious. A fun fact about me is that I could probably be some of your children or child. I think I might be a little bit too young to be here.
This is a family event.
But I'm really excited to be up here. This is my first ever Ponycon, so.
Woo! Can everyone welcome him? That would be the second event in a row that we've got a first timer on stage here. That's amazing. So welcome to Whinny City.
Thank you so much.
All right, and I'm going to bring it over to Mr. Penswell over here. We'll introduce the other people that I don't know if you'll care about or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Penswell was my father, number one. But number two, I'm sure you're all tired of hearing my voice after this weekend. But number three, other other people that are tired of hearing my voice are the people that I did the guest of honor Q&A with on Friday, and really talented people that you've seen all throughout the weekend. So let's welcome them out here. First up, the other AJ on this panel, AJ Bridell. Give a round of applause. Got the two AJs in the center. I like it. Next up, we've got Michael Dangerfield. Next up, Brenda Hickey. Like the center, like it. Let's keep it going. And last but certainly not least, the one, the only, Vincent Tom. So much talent at this panel, one end to the other. I love it. All right. How are y'all feeling, everybody?
Tropical.
Yes. Good word for it this weekend. So, how familiar are you all with Quiplash?
So familiar.
Not terribly, but ready to go.
Let's play.
Nice. I was gonna say we were all back there. We were all stretching, getting the funny bones working back there, jumping jacks. You know, get the funny out.
Okay, here we go.
Like I was telling our guests up there, our attendees. There's two rules in this panel: be funny and let the guests of honor win. So we're gonna try and follow those rules today. Asman, I see you getting ready, so you're gonna take the mic from me.
Yes. Thank you. All right, so I think we're all ready to get started. So as you can see, we got the code up here. So if you guys can all join at jackbox.tv. Remember, your votes really do matter. So we really encourage you guys to all participate. It's one of the reasons we do this. Once we get a few more in, I think we'll be ready to go. So on the count of do we want to do a countdown thought?
Sure.
All right. So in 3, 2, 1, AJ, take it away for us, please.
Which
The little AJ, yeah.
There you go.
That works.
I've never been the big AJ before.
Quiplash.
All right. So welcome to Quiplash. For those of you who have never done this before, this is a
This is our panel, not yours.
yeah. That was weird. Anyway, for those of you who have never done it before, or have never been here before, we've got a series of questions that our contestants are being sent right now, and they're going to be answering those questions in any way they want. However, maybe less than family friendly it could be. Please keep it family friendly. They're going to be as funny as possible to make you all hee hee hoo hoo and har har all over the place. So, yeah, welcome. And for anybody on stage too, feel free to banter, to argue, to trash talk. I don't care. Man, what do I talk about? I got 90 seconds. Stop. Do you want to talk for 90 seconds? All right, cool.
I guess what I'll talk about, because I've run a few of these in my days and a part of a few, is be funny. That's the first rule of this. The second rule is also be funny. The third one is just be yourself. That's the main thing. I know this sounds like a college pep talk, but, that's the name of the game here. The name of the game is Quiplash, but that's also the name of the game is being yourself and just rolling with it. And these are all really talented people in all different shapes and sizes and fields up on the stage right now. So I have no doubt. I know I'm putting all this pressure on them. I'm not turning around, but I'm sure they're all gonna. It'll be a fun panel today. I'm sure of it. 30 seconds.
What?
There we go. No pressure. Like I said, no pressure.
Clock is ticking.
I have a question for the announcer. What's up?
Who said Among Us?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Braybird, get in
No pressure, except all the pressure the audience is putting on you. All right, let's check out some answers here. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Someone you'd never expect to give you the birds and the bees talk. Okay. The members of Hooves line or Fluttershy. I didn't expect the game to be the one to break the seal already at the start of the band. To the literal, yeah, just birds and bees. Oh, but what will the audience give it? Oh, we're giving it to Fluttershy. Very nice. What do we have next? A sure sign that your takes are way too hot. Okay. Too much voice. Elon offers you a show on Twitter. I'm not touching that one. They did for me. I don't need to say anything. 3, 2, 1. You guys will be swaying a lot of the votes, so the audience gets a lot of voting power here. Do you like that? Pretty on brand, Rad. Pretty on brand. Alice in Wonderland is weird, but it makes more sense than Alice in blank. Schaumburg. Crystal Empire. Listen, there will be a lot of Portillo's trips in that trip to Schaumburg. And Lou Malnati's and Giordano's. Let's be fair. Oh my gosh. Very nice. Next up, forget cats and dogs. When the weather gets really bad, it starts raining blank. Oh. Ponies and dragons, or horseshoes. See, it's British. They spell it a little differently across the pond, you know? Color. What else? Flavor. Yeah. Aluminium. Piff. Whoa, Piff takes it. Piff always takes it. Next up. The meek shall inherit blank. Okay, the plushies. And it got a little too real. It's a little too real. I remember that passage. I remember that one. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Very nice.
Come on, Uranus.
You can tell the wine tasting is cheap when the Chardonnay has notes of blank. Swamp beetles, brony tears. Yeah, Malort. Those are the same thing. Brony tears and Malort, same thing. Trust me. Yeah. They both taste of notes of misery. What we got here? Ooh. When all else fails, pander to the bronies. You knew the accident involved a clown car because the road was covered in blank. Noses, jokes, and ha-has. That's the technical term. I was going to say, Hazmat, you were saying yucks and ha-has? That's the technical term in comedy, you know? Yeah, you got it. Okay?
Just noses. That's scary.
I ran out of time.
I did too.
Oh.
Oh, that's tough.
It's because I'm a clown.
Oh, crushed again.
I should have,
Oh,
honestly.
oh, jeez.
There you go.
All right, I'm on the board.
Yes.
I'm on
There
the
you go.
board.
The most convenient piece of furniture is a couch that turns into blank. A double-decker couch or fruit snacks.
I get that reference.
I mean, shout out to the double-decker couch, dude. It was a great invention.
Isn't that a bunk bed?
No, it's a double-decker couch.
They like the double-decker couch.
Yeah, they like it. All right, that is the end of the first round. Let's see where everyone's at. As soon as the game, there we go.
Bottom.
Come on, have a little bit more confidence in that. And taking up is you.
Coming for you, right?
Oh my same person.
All right.
This is kind of scary.
All the points have doubled, okay? This is
Yes.
when it starts getting real.
Yes, so all the points are doubled. Same kind of deal. Same hee hoo hoos that you want
Same
to
jokes and ha-has.
throw out jokes and ha-has, but the points are doubled. So don't get comfortable in first place. They're coming for you.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I'm sure a lot of the audience too is online. Yeah.
So how's the con going for everybody?
Woo!
Woo! Welcome. All right. So what do I talk about? So I know Vendor Hall is still open just across the way. Is it just me, or did the artists actually really kill it this year? Like, they went hard in the Vendor Hall this year. Like, I don't know if you guys ever saw me around in my Score Bunny hoodie. I almost cried when I saw that. It was so cute. And can we just give it a round for the vendors who have just absolutely annihilated it this year? There is so much talent in this community, and I love it. I love these cons because they remind me that like this community is just so talented. Like between the music and the this whatever this is and and the art, it's so fun, and we love it here. We've got 10 seconds on the board. Get those answers in.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, you're invented this, dude. Come on, bro. All right. Coming up, we've got a really terrible job. Would be the brand ambassador for Blink. Hasbro needs.
That second one sounds awful.
That sounds horrible. So
I buy a whole pack.
Yeah. Funny story about Malort. Just real quick. I've never been indoctrinated into the greatness of it.
Almost nice.
So I finally tried it this weekend, and it's somewhere between cold medicine and pain. Anyway, coming up next. Sorry, Brad's trophy case is full of blank cheese or knickknacks and baubles. Cheese. This isn't Wisconsin, though.
What kind of cheeses do you like, Brad?
You got a mic. Yeah, the cheese kind. All right, let's see who took it. There we go. Braybird with a solid 82%.
Better expand that collection, Brad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coming up, we've got I named my cat after Flashlight because my cat is always blank. Shining right in my face. Vincent.
How do you know this? I know what the hell's that spelling?
It is the forbidden tongue.
And the spelling wins out.
Right in your face. You have to change your name to that spelling now.
Forget karaoke. The next viral series will be Carpool Blank.
Uh-oh.
Main melody or MLP voice actors.
What's the difference?
Yes.
I'd watch it. Yeah, I'd watch that.
Wait.
Oh!
Audience.
Rivalry deepens.
That's right. AJ on AJ violence.
So random video YouTube keeps recommending you end up loving him. Charlie's in My Changeling and How to Train Your Dragon.
Who wrote that?
We'll find out in
You look
now.
like you're in pain.
Flashlight.
Whiplash.
There we go.
Rush.
Oh, Whinny, sorry.
It's okay.
I know it was you.
The only thing preventing Pretty Tail from being a globe-trotting secret agent.
We even have a trot reference.
Yeah, we do. I'm the trot guy.
Horse addiction.
Incurable horse addiction.
Incidents or incurable horse addiction.
I've got that.
We've all got that.
We all have that.
We're at a brony convention. It is. It's also terminal.
We're all
Terminal.
Please tell me.
Yeah.
Rad, killing it.
Oh, yeah, Rad is killing it right now.
You'll add to that cheese collection by the end of the day.
Yeah, right. Sure sign. Your therapist has stopped listening to you. They ask for your
What the heck?
your best BF pint and whatever, and started drinking.
They're connected. That's the canon of the thing. Go connect.
Oh, okay.
There we
drinking.
go. That's what my therapist did every session. The nation was finally united when the president's press secretary announced blank. Smiley Baby will be taking up all platforms, and they ain't got nothing on us. I vouch for that, please.
Sorry, Joe. What are you hiding now?
That's just a OG reference.
Smile HD traumatized me when I was 8 years old.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
8.
I don't even want to.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow.
If you guys don't know what that is, don't Google it.
Please don't.
All right, and that is the end of round 2. Let's see where everyone's at. I think there were some shakeups going on. Oh,
Flashlight.
and AJ going into first and second.
Let's go.
All right, I'll let you take over for round 3.
Oh man, the most important part of it. Hope I don't let you all down.
Okay,
You will.
Got that point.
All right. So 3 lines that will show how we reveal the joke. So rule of 3, everybody. We know comedy. We know comedy. Good. Okay. Good. I got no nods on that one. So we're good. We're set here. Let's see. What else can we talk about? I was going to say I wanted to add on to what you were talking about the vendor hall. I wanted to know one of my favorite prints that I saw. All the prints were fantastic, and they're all the art everywhere in there. My favorite one has to be over at Afro Thunder's table. The Vincent Tong character piece, the one that's Jerks in the Clerks style. That's one of my favorite prints that I've seen in a long
Me too.
time at a pub. Yeah, thank you.
Afro Thunder.
That rocks.
That's really good.
So good. I might be biased because I'm from Jersey, but you know. No, there should only be booze when you mention New Jersey. Yeah, thank you. It does explain. I'm from Jersey. What exit? Oh, that's always the question you get. I'm not doxing myself here. That's not happening. It's the one with the green sign, you know?
All have green signs.
They're all, exactly. Exactly. I can tell you fun facts about New Jersey, I guess. It's always gray, and it's really sad. There's a fact for you. Disco fries, look them up. Disco fries are pretty good.
9, 8,
Okay.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
All right, we're taking them. I'll give you my dissertation about disco fries later. So, what do we got for answers here? Bad news. They now take away your pool card if you like blank, blank, or blank.
Uh-oh.
Twilight, squares, hot cards, or
Oh, no!
I'm sorry, Brenda.
That's a
No.
walk-off.
We
win.
said no pressure. The whole audience told you no pressure.
That's a
You
walk-off.
got no answer.
1,000 points.
Kids are made of things like sugar, spice, and everything nice. What are adults
Oh
made of?
no.
Pain,
Suffering,
suffering,
Lego.
Lego.
Howling, sass, pain in the butt. Both of those I resemble, so I feel that. I
Am I allowed to comment on this one? I'm almost there.
Oh. Well, we'll all be there. We'll all be there someday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hope you got all your votes in. Oh, Michael running with that one. Oh. Next up, 3 neutral things to write in a birthday card for a coworker you don't know that well. Happy birthday. Big fan of your work. What is your name? Happy birthday. 40 is the new 30. Please take the chat job. These are all hitting too close to home right now. It's true.
You're Jim from accounting, right?
Please take the trash out. I feel like you probably hear that one a lot.
Oh.
I do. I run Rift Ponies. I hear it a lot. Whoa.
AJ's gonna take that one.
Oh. Team AJ cleaning up right now. The 3 forgotten steps in the cha-cha slide. Sunshine, X2, Lady Pugs Away, clap with 2 or who's, do a little shake, the cha-bra, the cha-brat, the cha-cha-na. We're writing haikus. I don't know if it's
Clap chore moves.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
My bronies, love you guys.
We got the final scores coming in. What do we got?
I think Pretty Tail's gonna get it.
Ooh. First time convention on the main stage. Takes it. Awesome job.
Great job, AJ.
It is really cool to know that I have won the love and appreciation of a bunch of random people at a Ponycon. If I'm funny enough for bronies, I'm probably never going to get a job.
He gets it. So, thank you all again for participating. And can we hear it from all of these lovely folks again? One more time, please?
I get to go on Ponycon later tonight and brag.
Yeah, absolutely. You have now the ultimate bragging rights that you're funnier than these four.
I'm taking the mic away from you.
Yeah, you're right. I'm fired. So thank you guys again. Give it up, and we'll be introducing the next 4 for round 2. I apologize in advance to our lovely VIPs that they have to continue to endure this.
Is there room for this?
Yes, go. If you need, potty breaks are allowed.
They are allowed.
Because we haven't get it set up again. Please, don't ignore that code. You didn't see that.
You didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything.
Alright. DERP. Okay. Got it.
With Ponycon, you know. this is the 7th inning stretch of Quiplash channels.
Oh, it's because you're silly, Jerry. Oh, that's right.
Oh my God, that was a great impression
That was
of Kramer.
fantastic. That was great.
Spot on.
It's like the whole apartment is in the room with me.
That was
Get all those
Yeah,
7th
Michael
inning
did a
stretch
good
of the
impression
panel.
Yeah, you did.
Red Card is dressed up as an MLB ref for the occasion. Umpire. I'm sorry. We get all those unfunny thoughts out of us, you know. Oh. Hey, we were talking about it last night in a match game, which fun panel, by the way, run by Taylor and Red Card. We were talking about. I have not been red carded yet. We'll try and keep that going for the conventions to come. But now that I say it, he's going to do it. And now I'm on his camera. He's going to do it. He'll find a reason. He'll check my hand for pine tar. He'll check for me out. Get all the jokes out. Get all the bad jokes out. Carlos Mencia, Big Bang Theory. Let's get all those out there. We have funny people. I see familiar faces back there that are going to be joining us in a bit too. So that'll be fun.
That's funny.
It's Pony, yeah.
We gotta leave the jokes to the Pony.
You guys having a fun time so far up here? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hip is freezing.
Don't freeze
Yes,
Pip.
you did too well.
Yeah, the other way around would be.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes. I think that's the most I've seen you wear it.
And I should know this by now. I've been cold
Yes.
all week. Hello.
Yes, exactly. Put us under the heat lamp.
I'm a tan.
Not too bright.
Yep.
You don't want to fry them.
Oh.
Fried Pip. Oh.
By the way, round of applause for Hazmat and the video game department putting this all together. They've done this a few conventions now, and I see them, and they are super hardworking, and I appreciate them inviting me to be a part of it too. It's great. I just say things into a microphone. Anyway, he's standing above me, so I'm going to hand it to him now.
I just wanted to say real quick, backstage, that the parts you don't see is all ran by my lovely fiance over there. So please, can you give her a round of applause? Without her, I would be a mess. Because while I run the front of house, that's the mess that this is. She's actually doing the real job. Yeah, she is. She really is. So, round of applause for her, please. All right. So you already know these four, so we don't have to reintroduce them. That's
Who
cool.
are they again?
So, but if you don't, you can ask them later.
Go to their autograph signing.
Yeah, go to the autograph signing. Seriously, these people are super cool. They're super fun, and I'm very happy to have you guys here.
And I'm at the vendors hall after this till the end of day.
Yes,
That too.
go buy art, please. Buy her art. Buy her art. So let's get started. So first up, we have Spiky Dash. Spiky Dash, can you come up here, please? Take a seat anywhere. It doesn't matter where. Unless AJ is like,
Sit on someone's lap.
I'm kidding. Yeah. All right, Spiky, tell us something about yourself.
So, you can just call me all Spiky. Fun fact about me, I have been writing, singing, and releasing Ponyfied song parodies since 2019.
Wow, all right. Musician here, that's awesome. Going back to that whole talent of the community thing. It's awesome. Next up, we have Bolt. Bolt, can you come up here, please? Take a seat anywhere, it doesn't matter where, I don't care. All right, Bolt, tell us a little bit about yourself, bud.
Oh, yeah, sure. So I am a. Is it? It is. Orange. Oh, it's green. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Okay. Hey, so I'm Bolt. I'm a musician in the fandom. I performed at the gala Friday night. I have a show on Ponyville FM called Music is Timeless, and that's about it. Not good on the spot stuff.
That's fine.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Awesome.
And it's an awesome show, by the way, y'all should all listen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, as a former regular DJ, that's awesome. I used to DJ for a radio station, so my heart goes out to you. It's awesome. I used to run an EDM show, where I actually used to feature a lot of pony music because the pony EDM scene is just amazing.
It is.
So anyway, next we've got ABFTW. I'm just gonna call you AB for short. This is just a little easier. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Fun fact: my name stands for Apple Bloom for the win.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
makes sense.
Got it. I like that plush. That's really cute. All right, and last but not least is a very, very good special friend of mine, Dashu. Dashu, take a seat, kid. Dashu. So, from what I understand, this is like your first time ever like doing anything panel related, right? Like as far as participating. Yes. So welcome. How is it?
I hate it.
Honest answer.
Honest answer, and good.
Don't forget, you're here forever.
Yes.
Don't forget, you're here forever.
Very nice.
Are we ready to get started, guys?
Yes, but before we get in, can I just say this is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends?
No, it's not. They're not paying us. We're paying them actually.
We lose money.
Yeah, we really lose money sponsoring them. So yes, yeah. So anyway, whoever is in charge, Pip, would you be willing to play Everyone's In, please?
Sure am. A 3, a 2, a 1.
Shazam!
Thank you.
Woohoo!
All right. So you guys already know how this works. Everyone's going to be getting questions, 90 seconds, and then I have to figure out what to talk about for 90 seconds.
Disco prize.
You know what I realized recently? I've been in this fandom for over 10 years this year.
Woo!
That's amazing. It's weird. It's crazy. And you know, I always like to have a little like sentimental shtick, whatever, because this community truly means the world to me, and I think it means the world to almost everyone in this room because it is just a truly very special community of just the most welcoming, most fun, and just unique community I've ever experienced on the internet and abroad. Seriously, and the Brony fandom. So, for those who have visited Video Game Room, we have VGRE, Video Game Room Entertainment here. They typically do like AMP and anime conventions. That's what they're familiar with. So, Ponyville Ciderfest last year was their first time ever experiencing a pony convention, and I was like terrified they wouldn't like it. Like, because that was a genuine fear of mine. Like, are they going to enjoy it? I think it's going to be weird, whatever. They didn't know what to expect. And after talking to all of them, they said that this is one of the best convention experiences they've ever had. So thank you to all of you guys for bringing an outside, that they are outsiders coming in to help us with these events, and they want to come back every single year because this has genuinely been some of their best experiences they've had at a convention. And we could not do it with all of our wonderful attendees. So you guys are awesome, seriously. And that's why I keep coming back and doing stupid stuff like this because I wanted to give back, give you guys an opportunity to experience a bit of what this community was able to do to me, which is stand in front of you and babble. So,
6,
yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
All right. But yes, thank you all. Coming up first, we have. If a friend describes your blind date as interesting, it means blank.
Oh no. You got drunk in Windy
Got
City?
drunk in Windy City and Disco Brony Madness.
Yes.
Because it was most of especially that one.
Mikey.
Speaking from experience, like that.
No, I'm speaking for everybody.
Remember, kids, if it doesn't have blank, it's not anime.
The ability to
The
get
ability to get me addicted and ludicrous amounts of cringe.
That's something cool. Be in high school.
I thought the second one was really what a Brony fan of Brony community needs.
Take me out.
You know all about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Dashy, the king of cringe.
The trick to staying up when you have to pull an all-nighter. Have a very
no.
hockey and look up,
Lug it under your bum.
Lug it under.
Lug it.
Lug it.
Lug it.
Figurative.
Figurative. Yeah, not literally. Gotta get your buns toasted.
Oh.
Wow. That was supposed to be light, just so you know.
Yeah, I got it.
Taste, man.
We got that.
Bad apple cider.
Wow. Taste, not taste.
That's a hate crime. That's like a layered joke. That's like seriously, like if you think about it more, it gets funnier.
Oh God.
You know what the Quiplash is today? That's awesome. Love to see that. Coming up, we've got the community college was doomed after it made blank its mascot, Derby, or Ezra Miller.
What?
I don't.
Topical.
You better not hand me that mic. I ain't saying nothing.
It sounds like you have a lot to say, but so do I.
No,
I don't want to ask.
Oh.
Spiky.
Spiky.
That's the wholesome answer.
Yeah, that's the wholesome answer. Don't Google the second. Coming up, we've got, did you know that Ben Franklin also invented blank?
Oh yeah!
Someone went there. There we go.
Oh yeah!
Just keep reminding us.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Oh.
What
a sexy answer.
Dang it.
The most innocent thing you could type that would result in a Twitter fight. G4 versus G5. I like pancakes more than waffles.
Accurate.
You would
Which is
literally just type
accurate.
nothing into Twitter and start an argument.
I like pancakes. Oh, you hate waffles?
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly that.
I like G5. Oh, you hate? I love G5. Oh, you hate G4? Oh, I love them both.
Ooh. So close.
A rejected slogan for a mill. Oh no.
Don't get.
Oh no!
Oh my Lanta.
Oh no! I can't do this anymore. You're retiring. You're retiring. Okay.
You enjoying being on panels now, Dashu? Are you enjoying it now?
We're going there.
Who's leading so far? That was epic. That was a long one. Oh, it's Dashu. Oh, okay. You still hate panels now?
Very much so.
Bet your favorite panels are Riff Ponies panels. God.
Fun fact, I've actually never been.
Oh. Okay. Don't.
Oh,
Don't. Anyway, write your answer down on your device now. Following up what Hazmat said, that is just the thing I love about pony conventions is it's a really universally just embracing experience. You don't need to really be into the show to get to just love being around these people. I know some of my friends that I've spent this weekend with, another community guest, Brink Moonbeam, who is fantastic. They've had a friend along who isn't really into pony quite as much as the rest of all y'all dressing up as pony characters this weekend, and they have loved it. They have been embraced by this community already, and you don't have to do pony related things at the pony convention to get an incredible convention experience out of it. And that's because all you guys are so accepting and so prone to fun. Don't chant that word, but I know I risked it right there. But it's no, Jack Sparrow, no. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have. Hazmat's retired the mic, and now I want to give it up. There will be no one moderating this panel by the end. This is what
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I really underperformed.
Oh,
No regrets. No regrets.
No regards.
No regrets. A nickname for marijuana
Oh,
that
no.
never
Oh,
really
no.
caught on.
Oh God.
Zagora's mystery or the neckbeard.
Oh man.
I've seen that second strain. I've seen that second one. I've seen that strain around. Yeah.
That's great.
Sure.
Do you want to elaborate?
Nope.
Nope.
No description.
Dashu.
Dashu.
Nice,
Zagora's
Mikey.
mystery. Taking it.
Pandering.
The bronies like brony answers. I can't believe it. Family game night got deadly silent when Grandma suggested we play.
Oh, both of these are good.
Bronies against humanity.
Can I leave now?
Make it grandma.
It's over.
Oh,
Go
God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, AJ.
AJ.
No regrets. No regrets.
I'm sorry. That was great. You're not sorry.
The most embarrassing place to witness someone screaming, I want to speak to you, man. With your bathroom stall name. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
Explain. Bob.
Anyway, come to TrotCon.
Oh Lord. Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh, very nice. There's our advertising for the weekend, everybody. That was in our budget. We paid nothing, really. A magazine you don't want to see in the waiting room of your doctor's office. Medical Malpractice Weekly, or how to meet people in waiting rooms. I like the magazines in the waiting room about waiting rooms. That feels really meta. I like that. That's good for the 2020s.
It's old magazines in there.
Oh God. And then the doctor pulls out his
Oh. I can't believe you do that to Michael, Cole. Can't believe
Rayburn.
Rayburn will one day be the subject of a viral meme called You Kissed Soren and You Liked It. Applebee's has good food.
Question mark.
The question mark.
Applebee's.
And our Applebee's spokesperson has been decided.
Applebee's is found in the
Ooh.
Oh.
Obviously pulled it back. If a man uses this word to describe a horse, you should not buy a horse from him. Yes. I like that Taylor gets the front row seat to that one.
It's the most offense, but I also take offense.
Good.
Dashu?
Now, do you like Starlight or do you not like Starlight? I don't. Jonas Bay took a DNA test. Turns out they're 100% the cutest thing ever. Vote for me, or they're 100% pony.
Just pony.
Just pony. Yak pony.
I could see either. This is tough. Get your votes in. 5, 4, 3.
Get your mail-in
2,
ballots in.
1. Yeah, exactly. What we got?
Tie.
Oh.
The bronies voted for something that said pony on it? No.
The best dish to make to impress your vampire boyfriend. Blood pudding, zap apple pies. Ooh, we're going exotic. You know, this was a great episode of Chopped. I watched this last night in the hotel. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh
All right, let's look at the scores as we go into the final round of this game. What do we got? If the game wants to work, there we go. We got it. Ooh.
Spiky!
Spiky in the lead.
Wow.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah. This is big points right here. Rules of 3. Comedy option. All right. Do you have any final words here, Hazmat?
No, not really, but yeah, but no.
Yes, but no, but yeah.
Yes, but no, but yes. Come to TronCon.
That's my on.
All right. Now that I've fulfilled our sponsorship, no, seriously though, big thank you to all these lovely contestants for doing this, especially the guest of honor, who seem to be having a good time. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Michael definitely looks like he's died inside a little bit.
Concentrating.
But anyway,
He is focused.
yeah, he's focused. I appreciate the dedication. And I come to Cider Fest this year, guys. Who's actually going to be coming to Cider Fest? Show of hands.
Yeah.
All right. I'd love to see that. It's an amazing experience. They have some really cool stuff cooked up. Working with Vivid Syntax and putting together this whole dynamic story thing. We've got stuff cooked up for video gaming. We're going to be doing an amiibo tournament we've got planned. So you bring your own amiibos for Smash Brothers, and they fight, and whoever wins the lovely trophy.
Oh, wow.
And it's going to tell a story. We've got a storytelling element to it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey!
All right. We got first up the 3 big milestones
Oh,
Gen
God.
Z will experience. We finally landed on the moon.
Landed on the moon.
I don't get this. Existential crisis spawned from Ponycons.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Speaking of Gen Z, I'm in that weird. I think a lot of us in this room are in that weird middle ground. We're like not quite millennials, but we're not quite Gen Z. We're just in that weird limbo.
We're the TikTok generation.
Ew.
Oh.
That's the realest answer.
Yeah, it really is. The 3-step plan for creating Frankenstein-style monster. Draw circles and ovals, shade and detail, throw it out. Go to the dollar store, then Home Depot, then stitch together at home.
Stitched together.
We can get all the parts at Home Depot. They got like screws, wood, flesh.
Flash.
Flash.
Aisle 9.
The staffers.
Yes. We were all dead.
It comes in handy. Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Coming up, what is the world's saddest 3-word story? Convention.
Final.
Oh, no! Facial.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
He's gonna go home and cry and consult the sleep tonight.
I'll cry.
Those are too good. Those are too good answers.
It's your fault. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice ball.
See, that tells us that most people love the mustache.
3 words, 2 text you could.
The 3 worst
Hey
2
there,
word texts
please
you
answer.
could receive. Hey there,
Ah.
please answer Ponycon 2023 stickers. You're fired. You're broke.
Charlie
fighting.
After last night, I don't blame
Jordan's
you.
earthquake.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Mm. I saw you dancing over there, boss.
There we
Like
go.
it.
That's just too real, though.
I think he's gonna end up.
All right, the final count is in. Can we get a drum roll, please? It really is. I think it's it might be the proximity to aging.
That's the seat.
They're like a vampire to your funny.
That's the excuse.
Yes. And that's pretty much all we got. Yep. We're actually on time. Woo!
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Ashley.
You all were amazing. Thank you so much for letting us torment you for. It's been great.
Our brains are warmed up now.
Yes. Go enjoy your rest of your day. Go get their autographs, please, and go visit Brenda's booth for art and other cool things.